Hello, this is Mr. Bacon Bits, and welcome back to OMORI. This is the guide for all the quests found in Headspace. Much like any other RPG, random side activities can be found throughout Headspace and are marked with light bulb icons above certain characters' heads. I'll be showing all the quests found in Headspace, including the ones exclusive to the Hikikomori route, and this does include the main story quests just for completion's sake. If you're wondering about the quests and side activities in the real world, I've got a separate video for that. Let's get this going with the first and most obvious quest, Basil. This is the quest that starts your entire journey in Headspace, searching for Basil. It gets harder and harder to find him as your mind keeps making you want to forget about it. I also somehow forgot the stuffed toy quest. It's the very first one you get before the Basil quest, but it literally starts and ends in the neighbor's room. On to actual optional quests, Berly's Lost Ball. You'll eventually see Berly with that soon-familiar icon above her head. Turns out she lost the ball they were playing with and asks to tag along. The ball can be found on the west end of Vast Forest in its own little corner. Getting the ball back will get you the butt certificate and allow OMORI to learn the headbutt skill. I recommend doing this before setting foot on Otherworld for a certain reason. Daisy's dilemma is next. Daisy is found in the playground and wants to give her crush a gift. He likes puzzles, so we need to find one. Well, since puzzles can't be bought in Headspace, what other logical place can they be found? The trash. By the train station in Vast Forest is a leaf who hates bunnies. Accept his quest to go on a bunny-killing spree. Any bunny enemy from any area will do, as long as you defeat them. Going back to Leafy after a certain amount are killed will get you gifts. After 5, you can get the cotton ball. After 25, you get the bunny ears. Finally, after 50, you get the rabbit foot. Whereabouts of Duckie Jr. is a super easy quest found in Otherworld. Enter the house shaped like a present, and talk to the father to find their little Duckie Jr. is missing. Head east from this town and search a bit to find him next to a pond. Talk to him, then head back to the house. Strange Request is up. You notice the giant TV in town. It can be reached by a hidden passage just to the east, below the craters. Enter the TV to find TV Girl, who needs 3 items found in the junkyard. A thingamabob, a doohickey, and a whatchamacallit. They're found shimmering in trash containers, so it's not that easy to miss. Once you bring them back, she'll use them to fix her coffee machine, ending the quest. You can also periodically go back and use her coffee machine to get some coffee, a battle item that can increase a friend's speed, and a bit of juice. Stick in the Mud is found at Cattail Field, just left of the long ladder leading to Otherworld. Find Mr. Scarecrow in the maze, then find 3 crows scattered around. Talk to them as Hero to convince them to come back to the Scarecrow. Weeping Willow. You'll find someone named Willow over by the entrance to Firefly Forest. Make her appear by tossing clams into her pond. She's sad and thinks maybe a good joke will lighten her mood. Well, pick up the joke book nearby and start hunting for jokes. They're found on yellow billboards throughout Headspace, and they all get a chuckle out of me. But the only one that works on Willow is the one at the abandoned construction site by Underwater Highway. You'll also need to be hero in order to tell the jokes, because everybody else is too embarrassed to save him. A good listener is found from a character in Firefly Forest, east of where you find the matchbox. They're missing their teddy bear, and unfortunately it seems they're somewhere in Sweetheart's castle. More specifically, the tunnel linking Sprout Mole Colony and the castle garden is where you'll find it. The teddy bear just happens to be a rare bear, so defeat it to calm it down, allowing you to take it back. Fascinating literature is also found from someone in Firefly Forest. They're browsing a bookshelf and are lamenting that there's nothing interesting to read, so we need to find them an interesting book. It's found at Sweetheart's Castle in the library. After clearing out the line, check the bookshelves until you find one that looks interesting, then go back and give it to this guy. Care package. At the Sprout Mole Colony, there's a Sprout Mole that wants to deliver a care package to a fellow Sprout Mole in Otherworld. There's a colony there as well. Just find the ladder in Cattail Field, go down it, and find the appropriate mole. After defeating Sweetheart, Pessi can be found in the Sprout Mole Colony. He's missing his most precious thing, and we need to retrieve it. This also involves finishing another quest, which makes itself available upon accepting this one. Talk to the Shady Mole to start another quest, where they want to find out about this fabled B.E.D. Speak to Mayor Mole, who's looking for his son. His son is sleeping on a B.E.D. and needs to be woken up. To do so, give a nearby mole who's playing ball some tofu to get a big air horn. Use it to wake up the son. Then get the B.E.D. from Mayor Mole, and then give it to the Shady Mole. For finishing that quest, he says that he saw Rosa take Pessi's thing, so find Rosa. Well, talking to her doesn't work, so talk to Shady Mole to get some blackmail, then show it to her to get her to give back the thing. Now finally, return to Pessi. It's a ghost party! Where is it? At the haunted pool, of course. This is found beside Last Resort. A ghost with the most who's hosted this post has realized that he didn't give any of the other ghosts maps to this location, so he gives us 6 maps. We need to find 6 ghosts throughout Headspace. One is found at Last Resort on the 4th floor. Seriously, you couldn't just give him this, considering he's so close? One is at the bottom right of Orange Oasis. One is found at the Castle Gallery. One is found at the Frozen Lake in Otherworld. Another at Pinwheel Forest. And then finally, one at the conveyor belt section in the Otherworld junkyard. Once all are found, partake in a dance, and then speak to all the ghosts for various items. Call of Inspiration can be found from Berly at the last resort. I believe after defeating Jossum, return to the B1 break room to find out she wants to create a cool weapon. Well, talking to the mailbox outside Last Resort will show that we can get a pool noodle for a negotiable cost. As a hint, keep denying each offer he makes, you can actually just get it for free. Once you have the pool noodle, which is useless itself, give it to Berly and she'll attach eyes to it, which somehow makes it a viable weapon. Squizzards. It's an infestation, but somebody's gotta get their hands dirty. Along the underwater highway, there's an entrance to a farm of sea cows and squizzards. Talk to the farmer inside to get a squizzard killing job. All you need to do is kill one and talk to him to mark the quest cleared. But you can keep repeating it. Killing more squizzards means more money. At the Orange Oasis, this itchy quest is initiated by the dinosaur poking his head out of Dino's dig. He's got a scratchy behind that he just can't reach, so enter the building and scratch his tail to relieve him. Speak to him again to get a hard hat. While climbing Otherworld ladder, Kel loses his pet rock Hector. Little do you know, this actually starts a quest that won't be finished until you sink your teeth into the delectable food pyramid of Orange Oasis. In this Dino's dig, Hector can be found on the upper right corner of the first floor. The Conviction of Orange Joe. Ever tried mixing orange juice with coffee? Yeah, not recommended. Orange Joe can be found at the eastern side of Orange Oasis, throwing oranges out into the sky. Speak to him to find out he's missing his brother, Oragna Joe. This brother is found at the second floor of Dino's dig. Making it that far will get you 2 life gems. Sweet! Near Orange Joe's domain is a sandwich-shaped house. Inside, talk to the kid to find she wants to give a gift to Palmie, her caretaker. Well, the gift is found in the 3rd floor of Dino's dig. It's a thank you fossil. Return this to the kid to get a snow cone ticket. Nice! There's an entrance to Raintown found in Orange Oasis. It's a place perpetually under rain. Talk to the Veggie Kid in the center to accept the quest, and changing the weather involves turning the valve handle. I recommend saving it, as if you don't know which direction to turn it, you could ruin this quest. That said, just turn it to the right. You'll get another Veggie Kid as a charm. After having opened the way to Black Space, the Basil quest disappears and instead is replaced with an empty house quest. You get some flavor text if you check it with Mari, but it's just talking about exploring Basil's empty house. That they forgot was Basil's to begin with. Oh dear. Now moving on to the Hikikomori route exclusive quests available after resetting Headspace. Head back to the space pirate home in Otherworld to find Pinkbeard there. Talk to him and you'll receive batteries. Take those to the igloo in Frozen Lake. There's a singing fish hanging on the wall there that needs them. After it does its thing, the entrance to Snow Globe Mountain will be revealed. Make your way to the end to fight Space Ex-Husband, then return to Pinkbeard. Making your way to Last Resort, you can speak to Jossum and he will leave, assigning ownership of the place to Hero as well as giving him a giant check worth 1,000,000 clams. Where have we seen that number before? Oh, right, the debt Sweetheart had to pay the slime girls inside Humphrey. Once you have the giant check, you can find Humphrey back where he used to be in the deeper well, so let him have the check so you can enter him again. As an added note, if you're playing on the console, after getting the giant check, you have to fight Boss Man Hero, who's a bit tough, but if you eliminate his gator guys, he's no issue. Unlike Jossum, he can't keep calling them as backup. Inside Humphrey, the 3 slime girls can be found as heads in their labs. They want certain items to restore their bodies back to normal. You only need 1 of each. Marina wants rat meat from lab rats. Medusa wants snot from snot bubbles. And Molly wants scrap metal from wormbots. With that should be all the Headspace quests cleared. This has been Mr. Bacon Bits with OMORI. Stay safe, happy, and healthy, and I'll see you on the next video.